So yeah, I think we're gonna see a similar trend where Camo's the aim beast and Lemming gets better item timing.
We will just wish the players good luck and have fun. Both, or at least Camo here, will be starting with Ranger. Oh, sorry, Lemming will be starting with Ranger. Actually, it's probably both. Yep. He will be getting the Mega, noticing that Camo will be going to Heavy immediately.
So yeah, just so it's said clearly one more time. This is a best of 5, which starts with a 1-0 advantage to Camo because he's coming from the upper bracket.
Yeah, he won the winner bracket.
So far. Yes.
Looking at this game right here, Lemming does not pick the rail here. Oh my goodness, well, rockets by both of them.
I can't believe that either of them is alive. They both went for the Mega. Camo gets in the end. That was so close.
And such a risky push with the orb as well by Lemming. Certainly when just running low on ammo as well. Camo here on the other hand has no rockets, but still some LG to finish. Lemming off, switches to shotgun and finishing him up with that. My goodness.
That is that.
The fights are already happening fast.
Yeah.
Oh. Really missing the
taken
peeker.
From that drone.
Yeah.
Why is Lemming so aggressive? Whoa! He did do it! He did do it with just a starting shotgun. My god. He's losing the fights I'm expecting him to win, and he's winning the fights I'm expecting him to lose. It's crazy.
I was going to say the peeker he used there would have not actually mattered much since Camo once again got the focus on his Strog again. But here, Lemming barely grabs the rail here. No other Trinity weapons, let's just say that. It's only a second or a half a second difference, I think, between the items. Mega will be up first. Lemming making a tribal jump up there.
Yeah,
very clever.
And he does it well. Could have also done a nail climb, which I think would have been faster. My god, Camo's rockets! As sharp as ever.
Whew.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, throughout the tournament they have always been this sharp.
Begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Going from Camo's perspective this time. He will be grabbing the heavy. Lemming doing some small chip damage with the LG on him, grabbing the rail himself.
Yeah, I'm surprised you can get 40 damage out of the shotgun from that range. If I was him, I would have already started using the tri-bolt. But Camo did it well.
Yeah, it might even be more possible with the future PTS shotgun. Well, any shotgun actually, like either one of them, because they are, while they deal like less damage, they're still like more accurate with the better pellets or more pellets. Mega is up. First controlled by Lemming. Now it will be picked up by Camo. Same goes with the heavy. Here's the orb up there. He's missing the LG here. Lemming evening up the stack of Camo here, making him go against the odds here. He has no armor, not reliable anymore though.
A Lemming small stack advantage.
Oh
actually,
my
and he does
god.
get the direct rocket when Camo had exactly 100 health. Not a single point of overkill there.
Oh my goodness. And a rocket jump up and a very nice rail down. Does grab the heavy here. Camo very low on health, barely grabbing that bubble there, but is it enough for the LG? I think it will be just barely, yeah.
Camo's still raidable. There it is. Lemming knowing exactly where he has to go to find the sideline on Camo while he's running away. So now 2 frags up, Lemming gets the next Mega, but he gets railed every step of the way.
Yeah, Camo was actually
getting
very...
aggressive, that's dangerous.
Oh my god.
13 health! Oh.
Oh, Camo is... He cannot believe how he got that fight. First of all, he was like very lucky with the spawn. Spawning right next to where he died, so he got that rail there off his corpse. Oh, Camo can constantly hear the rail of Lemming here, who's now switching to rocket.
Yeah, he knows that Mega's next, and he's expecting Lemming to try and go for it.
I think he barely might have missed.
He didn't pick it up.
Oh,
he just
my
left
goodness.
through the teleporter.
Yeah.
Ah, and Camo sees it now. Free Mega for him. Armor time now as well, where Lemming is giving him so much space. Lemming has 200 stack and an ability up, and he's just hiding in the nailgun room. Does get spotted now. rails traded back and forth. That's still in favor of Camo, where hit that small rocket in the beginning and has more stack overall. Mega in 5 seconds. I don't know if Lemming has timing. Probably not.
Yeah, since he actually drastically missed it. First time he was trying to pick it up. There it is. It will be picked up by Camo now. Lemming trying to... Oh, never mind. Almost was going to do a rocket or a tribal jump there again. He's going for the chase. Camo
surely
knows.
no way for Lemming to survive this! Oh, at the end he gets it with the rocket. Camo was still flying so high up into the air and against walls, where, you know, you can hit splash damage, that I was starting to have doubts that he might lose that fight after all, but no. That stack advantage was so big, coming from the high ground and everything.
Barely misses the rocket there up to the rocket pad where Lemon actually was trying to... oh, stack on rockets. Only hitting 48. Does get the heavy. He's still missing an LG. He wants that right now. Not that he checked that Lemming is not there. Mega will be in 6 seconds. He certainly does not want to wait on it by the looks of it. He does hear Lemming downstairs there. He's waiting on him. I don't know if Lemming is actually moving silently down to Mega now. Because
Yeah, it's possible.
certainly cannot hear him.
I just heard another footstep
He
sound.
did.
Indeed, he went over to Mega.
He did actually do that. Oh my goodness.
Armor's up now, having a bit of a rocket fight here. Lemming did come out of that better, especially because of the Mega.
Oof.
Oh, but the rail equalizes it again, and with the armor, Camaho's retaken control. They're both on their last champion. The timer is not in anybody's favor. It's
No.
as good as sudden death already. Right. Because he snuck his way over there, it's also possible that Camo will not have timing of Mega. Oh yeah. Can't show your face there. That is so hard to push through.
Oh, the
Yeah, it
chip
took a lot
damage
from it.
tribal. Some meaningful damage at least. Camo immediately lost his overstack there on both health and armor. And now Lemming will be getting both Mega and Heavy. Oh, the sneak. He would have actually had his rail up there, but he was not too sure of having it up in his hands, as he might have exposed himself thanks to the humming sound.
I'm surprised you predicted that Lemming would be sneaking in at that time through that room.
Oh, but the two rails are going to even the stack up, even do worse damage. Oh my goodness, how much HP is that? Oh. Camo barely missing Lemming's last steps there. Before taking the jump pad. No, he has no armor whatsoever. I think Lemming might wait on the light armor right next to Nail. He certainly does get it.
Yeah, but Camo in the spot here to get all the next
Ooh.
items. That tri-bolt hit pretty big. It's gonna be hard for Lemming to get back in the game, but he's safe for now, and he does have time to think about how he wants to do it. It's Mega time now. He doesn't have timing, so he's not straight on it. At least he knows for next cycle. But look at that Galena stack. Could not be bigger.
Yeah, and Lemming on the other hand, just trying to rely on the small armors still. Barely remembering the timer of that light armor right next to the Nail once again. Camo is not too bad on weapon stack, just needs more rails.
Yeah, and us as viewers can see Lemming going for the armor there, for the rocket I mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Camo has no idea where he was.
Yeah, every time Camo enters that room from the top, he's expecting Lemming to be on the left towards LG. And every single time Lemming is actually on the side toward Rocket. Right, as Camo actually went aggressive into this room for the first time now. He didn't take any damage for it. But he didn't deal any either.
It has already been 2 minutes of the first sudden death here, probably. I don't know if it will be the last here, but they certainly are
Sure
pretty
looks
even
like
on the
it.
stack. Camo just barely like a little high on the stack and getting those rockets landed.
Prepare to fight.
Whew.
Yeah.
Not
It was
too bad.
it was an interesting play. He just stayed up there, not making a single sound. And when Lemming decided to double back up the LG, because he was like, this is too quiet, there's no way in hell that Mega is safe. That's exactly when he sprung the trap on him.
Oh, the shotgun.
Definitely
And the
Lemming
shotgun
not hitting
worked.
enough LG.
Yeah.
Camo was able to drop down from the armor platform down to that tri-vault platform without taking any LG damage. That's what should have hit him the most and caused him to drop down all the way to the rail.
Oh
And
my god.
Lemming just didn't hit what he needed to hit, but now he does it with the nail. 5 health remaining as Camo died in that little choke point hallway there.
This is just
Oh,
thrilling
Miami.
to look like. Seriously, those rockets by Camo, I thought they would deal such a damage output. But Lemming's nails here certainly evening it up, even getting his champion down. Just barely survived with the 5 HP. Now he's going for the chase himself. Camo trying to go with the nail himself, but barely failing all of them. Oh, Camo's trying to be silent here. Lemming surely noticed this. Oh, couple nice rockets by Lemming actually.
Armor next, so it's pretty much the mirrored situation where Lemming gets to watch from down below this time, and he gets so much more damage out of it. That's the big difference between these players. Camo, when he's up top there, he uses that chance to peek it and do damage. Wait, no, I'm completely confused with watching Lemming. Sorry, yeah, I got that completely backwards. Lemming did amazing damage from the bottom there,
Yeah.
and from the top actually.
Mega will still be spawning. Lemming, remember in the timer. Oh my goodness. The risky rocket jumps, if I say so myself, since Lemming actually has no armor whatsoever, and Camo's armor, on the other hand, depleted
Oh, this
to
is dangerous.
oblivion.
25
Oh
health.
my god!
Oh. 18 stack on Camo remaining,
Oh
as
my
Lemming died
goodness.
only because he had 25 health. He had enough armor,
Yeah.
he would have survived the direct rocket, but not when your stack is that unbalanced. If that makes any sense. You're not allowed to have more than twice as much armor as you have health.
And Camo now, he can play the time here, whilst Lemming is just trying to pick up the major pickups here.
These rockets,
My
like
goodness.
he's zooming in to hit a long-range rocket. Anyone else would have tried to chase up with the LG, but he just keeps hitting that stuff at mid-range. He should not be on this mega. It does make sense to
Oh,
wait for it here. Was playing the sound well. It was a nice idea for a trap, but it does mean that that Lemming gets an armor for free, and that he just gave him time to move around the map and go shopping.
oh now Lemming is in a bad place right here. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
First map picked by Camo and won by him. Fair and square, actually. Very close
Another
fight.
3-0.
Yeah, very close fights, if I really say so myself. Because, like, I don't even take a look at the scoreboard, but looking here, Camo certainly had more hidden rails here than Lemming.
He also had more items. That surprised me a
Yeah.
little bit. It felt like once Lemming did have control, he was able to maintain it much better. But he didn't have control for that much of it, since Camo was able to get these committed fights so often. Like, at the very end, that's a good example. Lemming runs into the room. He's trying to fight long range with a nail gun against Camo's rails. Goes into that room that nobody can push through, you know, there from nail to shotgun. A tiny hallway. Gets railed once for it. Then he's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to stay in the room. I'm just going to dodge around a little bit. Stay in this fight. There's no way you're going to win that. Not against Camo, not against anyone. With nails against rails on the stack disadvantage in such a bad spot. But yeah, so officially that makes our score 2-0 in favor of Camo. It's not too late for a comeback yet, as our next
No,
map
not at
will
all.
be Molten. Molten? Is that right?
Molten, yeah, it is Molten.
Yes.
Picked by Lemming, of course, and it will be 2-0 for Camo right now. Since he did win the winner bracket.
Checkmate bros going to bed. Good night, buddy.
Thank you
Chris
very
is
much
also
for
calling
watching.
that Camo's gonna win. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm confused. Checkmate was saying good night to Chris, because Chris is signing off. As he said, it's quite late
Oh.
over there.
I see. So good night, I guess.
Alright, he's calling it that Camo's gonna win. That's I don't know. I don't think you can
You know,
call
it's only
anything
it's
but, like,
only the first map. It's only the first map. I mean, it might be 2-0 already for Camo here, winning the winner bracket at all. But who knows? We still have one
I
map.
Yeah, what's really concerning is that it was 3-0 both times, in the upper
Oh,
bracket
yeah.
final and in the first map here.
Yeah,
But
the very
Molten Falls,
grand
this is Lemming's map. This is Lemming's map, and it's not as much of a just rush your opponent down and win on aim kind of thing. Although rails are still going to be so valuable. I think it's just so hard for Lemon to get back into this game if he doesn't have rails comparable to those of Camo. And there's a slash again. That's very interesting.
Slash. But especially on a very long-range map like Molten, you certainly need the rail, and a better rail than your opponent as well. Especially from the rail jump pad to Mega is a very crucial one. So Anarchy and Nyx were banned, but Camo instead picking Slash here. I'm keen to see like his Slash movement. I don't know if he actually picked Slash before. We might have seen some other player pick it, but be interesting to see.
Yeah, I believe it was Profan who had it.
Oh yeah, it might have been Profan, yeah. So there's Lemming with Visor, Ranger, and Eisen.
Yeah, but I think he saw the picks. He saw the champion bans. It was like Anarchy and Nyx out. Okay. I guess you don't like slippery things. Let's play the one slippery thing that remains.
Yeah.
Just Slash. Or he just is actually a good Slash player and has just been waiting for a map that favors her.
Starting off from Lemming's perspective here, it's right next to Heavy with a starting shotgun. Like on a map like Bolton Falls, which is like a very long-range map, I would have actually anticipated a starter machine gun. Nice rocket by Camo there.
Yeah, but I think Lemming has been running the starting shotgun this entire time, and he has been trying to use it occasionally to like finish up. Like he'll start doing LG damage or nail gun damage or something, and then switch to the shotgun, even if it's just a starter. Trying to get the cleanup.
Nice travel by both.
Decent tri-bolt, certainly. Gotta make sure you get your Mega. Get ready for the next fight. His Exet's ready, and he does get dropped down immediately. It's a tough spot to get out of sometimes.
Oh!
But Camo has it better.
Yeah, Camo certainly does push with the orb there just to distract Lemon a little bit on his accuracy, but he does land one direct hit, and that it will be evening Camo's stack a little bit.
Oh
my
again.
Goodness, the aggression after the Heavy.
What, Camo? Camo's still doing rockets at that range. I know he's got great rockets, but that's insane. He needed to clean that up with shotgun. He needed to clean that up with LG, nails, tri-bolt, anything other than rocket.
Yeah, indeed.
It's now properly out of control. This next heavy armor is also gonna go to Lemming. But it's gonna be on it. Maybe do some exit damage.
I'm not sure if Camo wants to push this or not. Like, it might look dangerous compared to the stack. Lemming has a little higher stack.
Jumping over the rockets perfectly, still pushing in. Look at this aggression.
My
I
God.
can't believe he's getting these. That's insane.
Like,
he has only used rockets and a little bit
in
of
fact,
tri-bolt
he
this
has
entire
actually.
round.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen him use any other weapon here.
Oh, there we go. Just at the stairs.
Yeah.
Just to prove us wrong. Like, look, I have a bound. I have an LG somewhere lying around.
Oh, both are missing the rails. Lemming landing the first one, switching to LG.
Yeah. Lemming started that fight with double the stack of Camo.
Yeah, and now he's much worse. Yeah, much worse now. Oh, Camo.
Oh, just get it in the end. Finally he found his rails.
Camo had a very nice situation to rail Lemming back there. I think no, he's not railable. He would be 3 HP. No, he certainly isn't. Picking up the Heavy. Camo, on the other hand, going with the smaller armor pickups, of course, and picking up the Mega. Oh, Lemming. Oh, he's actually not going for the push. But Lemming now has no rocket. Not even. Oh, rail that close.
Oh, no.
He has trouble switching weapons, and Camo will be getting the damage and the kill and the round with them.
Yeah, just caught with his pants down there. He knew that he can't even go for the short range rail because he just, even if he had 100% accuracy with multiple rails in a row, he cannot kill Camo faster than Camo can kill him in that situation. Just ran into him unprepared. Camo is closing in.
Oh, he goes for the aggression and jumps.
Oh
My goodness.
Oh no. And even
Jumps
pauses to
Lemming
just
out of the
watch-
map, yeah. Just my
just
goodness.
Watch Lemming's demise.
I just can't believe how Camo is this aggressive. On Lemming's map, by the way, and he does get the other one. Lemming himself is very aggressive as well. Like, Camo cannot even believe that, how he did that rail. And those couple rockets. Now he has the heavy here. Lemming trying to grab his neck here and get the mega, but oh my goodness, he barely misses the rocket. Camo, hit them. There we go. Finish
Yeah,
this
Lemming
up.
looking like a broken man here. That was...
Prepare to fight.
Oh my god. Yeah, and he's put himself on match point there,
Whatever.
Camo. I was just gonna say, I'm hoping for Lemming to at least take a round off of him at some point.
Yeah, but
But no,
so
Camo
far.
just more dominant than ever.
I hope Lemming isn't actually giving up right now, judging from his message here in chat.
Nah, I think it was responding to the WoW.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Camo now. He certainly always likes to go with the rocket. I mean, you've just said it many times. He's just excelling with it. Very good, but finally even grabbing the rail here.
Yeah, what Lemming would have to do here is to try and prevent him from taking the rocket, like camp it. But the problem is, A, he didn't get the spawn initially, and B, in order to control it off of a respawn, he has to kill him first, and that looks so unbelievably impossible right now.
Lemming now.
Come on here,
My
using the
goodness.
high ground.
Yeah, Lemming did grab the heavy, but Camo did not even realize it. Still was spamming the rockets a little bit. Oh my goodness, what a nice SAR bomber.
Ah, the orb worked out for him. No, never mind!
Rocket
rail.
jump
Camo.
up to a rail, and Camo is certainly very excited of that. Like, how did he do that? He's
so
constantly just questioning it himself. Lemming just hitting the doorway there, barely landing the other rail. Camo now evenly railable. 90 HP. Now Lemming has a chance to pick up the heavy here. Yep, he does grab it. Go on
Finally
after.
some control for Lemming. As Camo's running away on 10 health now.
He does.
Damage from the turret, giving away what Lemming is currently doing. This Mega's about to be up. No! Lemming doesn't have timing of Mega.
Oh,
Bye-bye, map control.
don't say it yet. It might not be over yet, because Lemming is certainly using the TP instead. He will be making sure that Camo is not there. Or is he actually... Yeah, there we go. He's picking it up. Thought he would have actually gone after him. Mega will be 6 seconds. Oh my god. Lemming now certainly just does not want to keep the full control of Mega. Trying to get some rails landed on Camo. Those rockets by him.
Oh my god! Every single one of those rockets was at a range where I would have done maybe 20 damage, maybe no damage.
I couldn't agree more.
And he just averages like 50 or something like that. It's crazy. At way beyond what normal people would call rocket range, he can still hit so well. This is now Eisen versus Eisen, while Lemming is on his last champion. See above? Not seriously, that's not why you use rockets. That's why I draw the line, Camel. You gotta switch to rail for that.
He just likes the weapon. Of course, when he heard, first time that the rocket launcher is possibly the most popular weapon in Quake, he just went for it. He trained it a little bit. Got good at it. Oh, he uses the jump pad. Barely misses the Mega. Finally got it. Like
And he still
3
doesn't
seconds
get
after.
punished for it.
No.
Lemming's still getting no damage out of that. That should have been a huge
Oh
mistake
my
from Camel.
god!
That rocket!
Those rockets,
That's the
he's
end.
1 HP! Oh, he can barely land the shot, and there it is! Oh my goodness, Camo is the winning champion of this tournament. Very, very good games, oh my goodness.